Your mother's in here with his card. Would you like to leave a message? I see that she gets it.
Look, your daughter doesn't say she's a demon. She says she's the devil himself.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
We all know just how scary Halloween can be, but the night before Halloween is just as frightening, because October 30th is Devil's Night. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Pumpkin Patch. I'm your host James Moser, and today on Days of Halloween, it is Devil's Night. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we have selected 4 movies for you, all designed to scare the hell out of you. Plus it's Devil's Night, it was the low-hanging fruit. I mean, I'm not lazy, I'm just differently efficient, I guess. So today on Days of Halloween, we are going to cover some of the most frightening movies you could possibly watch in each one of our categories. If you guys are enjoying what we're doing, please remember to click or treat. That's where you like, share, subscribe, and you ring that notification bell. Stick around to the end of the video where you definitely will get an opportunity to see some bloopers because, you know, I'm me. So let's stock up tonight on our holy water, rosary beads, flashlights, popcorn, soda, candy. Man, I'm kind of hungry now. Oh, why does 2020 gotta suck? There's no theaters open anymore. Our selection for the Halloween classic of the day goes to the 1973 film, The Exorcist. This film is considered by many to be the most terrifying horror film to ever be made. Some people have started the film and still haven't finished it to this day. It's based on the novel by William Peter Blatty. That novel itself is based on a true story. William Friedkin directed this film, and it stars Max von Sydow as Father Merrin, the one dude you definitely want on your team when some devil stuff starts kicking off. This film is famous for the Reverend Billy Graham commenting that the devil was in the film. This film is famous to me for my mother saying, "Damn it, son, this stuff is real. We're Catholics. We believe in this stuff." My mom definitely had a way with words. Linda Blair plays Reagan, a young girl who plays with a Ouija board, unlocks an entity, subsequently gets possessed, and then has to deal with this possession. Is it a ghost? Mm-mm. Is it a demon? Probably not likely. The entity inside her claims to be the devil himself. Was the devil not busy? I mean, did you have nothing else to do? I mean, I understand the any port in the storm kind of mentality, but it just seems like it's kind of beneath the devil to just show up and inhabit some random girl. Reagan's mom is really worried about her. She's suddenly developed HBO mouth and is saying some really, really terrible things to everybody. She's also peeing on the carpet. She's crab walking down the steps. Wait a minute, peeing on the carpet? Why is that a symbol of possession? I've peed on the carpet 3 times during this video shoot. I don't think I'm possessed. But Reagan's mom is running out of options. She's tried doctors, she's tried psychiatrists, psychologists. So Reagan's mom's about to go with the nuclear option, and she's about to go get her a young priest and an old priest. Because it's about time things got real biblical up in Reagan's bedroom. And it is easily one of the best movies you will ever watch. I mean, if you can actually make it through the whole film. So if you dare to enter the world of The Exorcist, I highly recommend maybe a priest. Probably 2. Our selection for the overlooked horror movie of the day goes to the 2014 The Babadook. Alright, Pumpkin Patch, this is definitely one of those movies I can tell you absolutely nothing about, except for the fact that it's terrifying. The trailer to this movie scared me. This movie is an Australian horror movie. Way to go, Australia? Australia finally on the list? Do we have any other Australian movies on the list this month? No. One of our horsemen is kind of sort of Australian. This film revolves around a mother and a child in a storybook, a pop-up book about the Babadook. That's where I can kind of sort of stop at. Basically, it's an imaginary monster movie meets almost a haunted house kind of feel to it. This film flew under everybody's radar. Highly recommend that you check it out, but I definitely want to warn you, it's not just a kid's book come to life in a very twisted way. This movie is scary. Our selection for the Halloween in-between film goes to the 2019 movie Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Alright everybody, I need you to batten down your hatches. I need you to brace for impact. I need you to gird your loins. What does that even mean? I don't understand that phrase. We're about to get into one of the scariest movies you're gonna see from the past few years, and this thing was targeted as a horror film for teenagers. This movie right here is a gateway drug to horror. This is to hook them kids early and get them set up to keep watching horror films down the road. I'm here for it. The movie is kind of sort of loosely based on the book by Alvin Schwartz. That book is more of a loose anthology of scary stories to tell in the dark. Because you know, the crippling fear of not getting a good night's sleep isn't quite enough. We've got to also spook ourselves before we go to bed. So the maestro himself, Guillermo del Toro, tag teamed up with two of the writers from the Saw franchise. Yeah, that Saw franchise. And you said, let's have you guys make a kids movie. It may not be bloody or gory, but trust me, it is not toned down. And it ends in a way that you may not expect it to. Kind of sort of like a horror film should. So Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark is definitely a must watch. I would just recommend not watching it when it's dark. Maybe when it's light and have all the lights on. A couple candles, definitely some flashlights. Our selection for the kids' classic film of the day goes to the 1986 film Mr. Boogedy. Look guys, we gotta check on movie writers, okay? Seriously, because follow me around the room on this pumpkin patch. This movie is about a young family that moves to a small New England town and they purchase their very first house. And that house is located in the small New England town of Lucifer Falls. Hey Siri, is there a town in New England called Lucifer Falls?
I found this on the web.
Well, I guess I rescind what I said earlier. This family moves into the house that was once owned by the Boogedy Man. Don't you know? You can't kill the Boogedy Man. That's not how it goes. That's not how it goes at all. It turns out that the Boogedy Man was a pilgrim who fell in love with a widow. She didn't love him back. So what did he do? Well, he sold his soul to the devil for a magic cloak that gives him special powers. I assume that's like the Puritan version of getting a Corvette. Sure, that checks out, right? This movie is an absolute blast to watch. It was actually filmed as a pilot for a TV show. Oh, and by the way, did I forget to mention this? This is another weird Disney movie. And in fact, you can watch Mr. Boogedy on Disney Plus. Or just close your eyes and imagine a crazy weird pilgrim in a cloak. That haunts my nightmares every night. Puritans, am I right? Our selection for the haunted house spotlight of the day goes to Nashville Nightmare in Nashville, Tennessee. When I started doing research onto the 31 best haunts to go to this year, I hadn't even heard of Nashville Nightmare. They seem to come out of nowhere. This place has 6 haunted houses. It has a bar. It has axe throwing. This place sounds absolutely amazing. Nashville Nightmare will be open this year. There'll be a link down in the description. Check it out for any information about tickets or any type of precautions. Definitely check this place out. This place looks absolutely amazing. I really want to attend this place. And honestly, I would like to get a review in on this haunted house before Travel Channel sticks its nose back in my business because Travel Channel doesn't. Great, it's raining now too. Awesome. Spooky thunder and storming during Devil's Night. That does it, Pumpkin Patch. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Days of Halloween, Devil's Night. If you guys did enjoy this, please remember to click or treat. Also, stalk us on all the social media sites. And definitely today, please leave us some comments. We were trying to pick the scariest movies that we could possibly find for Devil's Night. I hope we did a good job. Is there a movie that's absolutely terrifying to you that we left off the list? Let us know down there. Thank you for watching. And thank you for riding with the Fall Horsemen, where Halloween lives and fall is forever. One thing that would make Devil's Night feel more safe. Popcorn. Really want some popcorn now. Devil's Night. Bad idea. Father Marin, I'm gonna need you to, do a quick once-over around the house. Just make sure everything's cool. Devil's Night, huh? Ooh, focuses. Janky. You gotta fix it. It's probably already in the blooper. I got a blooper doing bloopers. I got the release date right. And welcome. I'm not in the right place at all. Our selection for the We good? For a lot of people. Famous. It's just famous. This is a famous movie. That's what it is. It's famous for being famous. For having. Why am I even calling it that? This film. Psychiatrist sees tried. She's film. To me, for my. 2014. Remember that, so I don't have to. Because I won't. Joke's on you! I don't go to sleep till 6 a.m. Don't use that, James. That's dumb. Goes to I don't remember the release date. This thing right here. That doesn't even go anywhere. What? I always screw up when it comes time to talk about the link to the haunted house. I do this every time. Not reading any kids' pop-up books, though, I'll tell you that. Why is that?